Yes, I am back, and yes, there's more anti-diet, dietary fucking nonsense. Anti-diet, dieting, dietitian. You're anti something that you are? Oh, what the fuck?
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Solio back with some more nuts on yo chin. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the Swolenormous Procast. Go check it out if you haven't already. And of course, the description down below for access to the Swole fam, for the Daily Swole podcast, and all the details about apparel. I am wearing a hoodie. I am covering my nips, but you know, it's fucking freezing down here. It's cold. My nips are cold. But two things. I'm not wearing anything underneath. That's right. And Swolenormous apparel. So approved. Today's video is about more anti-dieting, anti-diet, anti-fitness, anti-fitness. Someone sent me a profile, Christy Harrison, author of The Anti-Diet. She's an anti-diet dietitian. Okay, and I'm an anti-bearded man. I don't know. This is another example, and I'll let you poke around if you want to poke around. This is another example of someone that's confusing health with social issues and doing so to her advantage. Now, the definition of diet is the kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats. I'll say that again. The kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats. If you habitually eat good food, you're going to feel good. You're going to look pretty good. If you habitually eat shit, you're going to look like shit. Your body is literally what you fucking put inside it. It is, okay? It's what your body is made of. You can think and you can do muscle actions like lifting things and putting food in your fucking face hole. You should be making better choices. Swole fam, Elimination Diet peeps, it's about figuring out which fuel works best for your body, the right octane for your machine. You can't just put in anything. You need to put in the right fuel. The Elimination Diet figures this out. So this woman posts this on Christmas. This is a setup. This is an idea of what or where it's coming from. She says, wishing you pleasure and satisfaction in eating without guilt today and every day, and at every body size, because we all deserve peace and freedom with food year-round, no matter what diet culture says. Just this stupid shit is so annoying. It's so fucking annoying because not everyone should have pleasure and satisfaction in eating without guilt every fucking day at every body size. So a person that's 500 pounds should have satisfaction and pleasure in eating today and every day. Good. That's great advice. You're creating this idea of diet culture. It's just people trying to sell shit. People are trying to sell shoes. People are trying to sell bras. People are trying to sell iPhones. People are trying to sell these pills. The problem is fundamentally, people don't understand that the food, the quality is everything. It's fucking everything. If you eat real food, you barely have to worry about counting. It will help mitigate most of the problems if you're eating better foods. If you're eating processed foods, you're going to eat much more of them, get less nutrients, and you're going to gain weight because you're eating excess energy. You're not getting the quality of the nutrition, and you're sending your body on this fucked up journey of cravings, impulse, and just overloading it with empty calories, nutrient lacking calories. That's why everyone's so fucking fat. That's why obesity is skyrocketing. But when you are an anti-diet dietitian, whatever the fuck that means, if you are on the health at every size train, if you are into intuitive eating as she's pushing, this is a good time for you. Everyone's all body positive and plus size and everything, fat acceptance. This is a great audience because you can say, oh, you shouldn't have to lose weight. Well, perfect. No one wants to. It's perfect. It's a perfect marriage because I am here trying to talk about the actual health. I'm removing the social issues. I'm removing the stigma issues. I'm removing your sensibilities. Let's talk about the facts. Being obese, I don't care what you believe, what race, what religion. If you're 400 pounds, it ain't fucking good unless you're 7'5", okay? Unless you're Manute Bol or Shaq, you should not be anywhere close to 350, 400 pounds. No fucking way. So remember what I said about processed foods? It's the quality. It's the quality. Let's just eat better fucking foods. Stop making anti-diet. I want to take back the word diet. I want to take back the word diet. I don't think it's bad. I'm anti-diet every fucking beesh. I'm anti-everything, but I'm pro your diet. I'm for your diet, the Elimination Diet. We shouldn't be afraid of the word anti-diet dietitian. Let's take back the fucking word. Let's give it its true meaning. The kinds of food that a person habitually eats. The kinds of food. What kinds of food are right for you? Her most recent post states, we need less food justice and more social justice. Again, confusing social issues with actual health and nutrition. Less food-related fear-mongering and more food security. Being vague and just saying things, virtue signaling. Less avoidance of processed food. Less avoidance. So a dietitian, someone who's talking about health, saying less avoidance of processed foods and more avoidance of fat phobia, social issues, racism, and other forms of oppression, like trans rights, like border security, like Mexico-American relations. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are we talking about health and nutrition? Or are we talking about like international politics? Get the fuck out of here. More about racism. Stop. Enough. Pick one fucking thing and actually make a difference. Pick one fucking thing. Make up your mind. What do you want to talk about here? You want to actually be a dietitian? You want to help someone get healthier? Or do you want to help them feel better about themselves and just get run over by a fucking truck when they're 55 and they have diabetes? In contrast, my most recent post, food quality matters. Simple, straightforward, because that's the fucking truth. Food quality matters. Now, what food you actually consume, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you want to be carnivore or vegan. I think you should be eating the highest quality possible, and you should do an elimination to figure out which path is best for you. And I'm not saying go to either of those extremes. I'm saying you need to systematically remove foods and then add them one at a time. Go through the elimination diet. If you're interested, check out the links down below for Swolenormous X in the description. But go through, figure out which foods work best for you, and then step on the pedal and fucking crush it. Ask more for yourself, just like Casey. Now check out what happens when you actually approach nutrition properly. This is the contrast to the bullshit that I just showed you. Casey says, just reached 6 weeks on my elimination diet. First, I'll list what I cut out, and then I'll list what it did for me. She eliminated all grains, flours, and seeds, including quinoa, milk, and most dairy products, no sugar, nothing in a package. If it was in a box, bag, or wrapper, can, etc., I avoid it. That include canned vegetables, sauces, condiments, pastas, protein bars, and even paleo versions she excluded. Nightshades, no peppers and tomatoes, etc. No soy, no legumes, including peanuts. She only ate grass-fed meats, in-season fruit, along with about 100 ounces of water daily, and she was very focused on having the best elimination possible, and she says she's sure that she missed something on here, what it did for her body. First off, my stomach and overall body deflated literally like a fucking balloon. The swelling and bloating in my stomach was unreal, and I lost 10 pounds in 5 days, probably swelling and inflammation and shit. I had eczema and psoriasis everywhere, which is now gone. I have a dime-sized patch on my elbow that was clearing up. My joints are no longer stiff and tight after a 12-hour shift as a busy waitress, and I have so much energy people at work think I'm on drugs. My deemed high cholesterol is the lowest the doc has ever seen now, and I literally eat a fuck ton of beef, fish, etc. I literally spring out of bed in the morning. All my acne on my chin and back are gone. I have daily regular bowel movements coming from thinking once every 3 days was normal. The biggest change I've noticed out of all these things is my mindset towards something that I eliminated that I no longer want to eat ever again because I feel like I'm on top of the world and my body is functioning at its most optimal point. In closing, it's important, nay, essential to follow pillar number 2. Pillar number 2 of the 7 pillars of Swolenormous is nutrition. You need the right octane for your body. I cannot tell you enough. I cannot stress this enough. Do not fall into the social trap. Do not fall into the blaming the patriarchy or blaming someone else for your fucking problems. That's literally what these anti-diet dietitians, health at every size, that's what they're doing. They're jumping on the social train and they are riding it as far as it will go. Being obese is popular now. Being obese is fucking popular. Doing whatever you want, accepting everyone and everything just the way they are. You don't have to do better. You don't have to do better. No, just be the same way you are. If you're shitty now, stay shitty. Everyone should come to you. If you want to be a part of that pussification train, by all means. But if you want to actually take control of your health, you need to actually put in some fucking work. You need to understand that not everything should go in your face hole. Not everything should be consumed, okay? Not everything should go in your fucking mouth. Just because you can chew it and swallow it, you're just gonna put anything in your fucking mouth? Just anything that anyone just runs off a machine, just puts a package on it, boom, $2.99, you'll fucking put in your mouth, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Tons of fun. Yeah, you fucking would, wouldn't you? Anyway, I want the best for you. I want you to understand that this kind of nonsense you see online is bullshit. It's not helping you. You have to fucking help yourself. You have to surround yourself with people that actually inspire you to do better. You want to keep on looking at this stuff, people that just fucking pat your shoulder and rub your back like, oh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. The mean man will stop soon. Fuck all that nonsense. Toughen up. Life is brutal enough, okay? Everyone has it a little bit differently. I have things I deal with. You have things you deal with. We all do. But what is undeniable is that your body does have foods that it works best with. And you can figure this out. You just have to put a little effort in. Just have to want it a little bit, a little bit. unless you just want a shoulder to cry on and you want someone to rub your little head and tell you it's going to be all right tomorrow, or do you want to step up and take control of your fucking life? What are your thoughts? Do you deal with obesity? Do you deal with this kind of shit personally? Have you dealt with anyone that is dealing with ailments and issues from obesity? And what do you think about all this bullshit? Drop in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this salty sack on your chin. And of course, I'll see you next time for more NOC. Peace out, fam. They come back for the nuts every fucking time. I can't quench their thirst.
Hey, all of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swolio put nuts on their chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My bennies are blue, but the product is green. I'm dropping slappers to hell with an album. Might fuck around and go see Jimmy Fallon. I multiply while you bury.